Very good. All right. Let me see here. Opa. What did I do? No, I didn't do anything. That is okay. That's fine. All right. Let me see. Yeah, come to standing. Just feel your feet for a moment. And feel that you're spreading the feet. You're gonna be in the front of the foot. Are you hearing me loud? You hearing the music louder than me? What is the situation? Say it again. Okay, so then forget it. I think it's always like happening. It's not a problem. Wait a second. Stop share. There we go. It happens sometimes in this class. I don't know why, but we don't need music anyway. I just wanted, because it's in the morning, it's actually nice to have a little bit to wake you up a little bit. All right, so we're gonna start with just bending into the feet like that. So the knees are going forward. You keep the knees from falling in, and then you're extending and bending and extending and bending and extending. Last one, bending and extending. Bring one foot back, tip it so that you're on the front of the foot. Yes, perfect. If you need to hold something, just, be close to the wall. Bend it, extend it, just waking up our feet. A few times more, bend it, bend it, bend it, bend it, last one. And let's go to the other foot. Tip it back. Yep. And you go bend, extend, bend, extend, and extend, and extend one more time, bend, and extend. Now from here, let's go into the knees. So we're bending the knees again. So you're gonna still feel it in the Achilles in the joint, in the ankle joint, and then you draw a circle. But always go to the front, stay for a moment, and then move it back. Sideways, front, stay for a moment. Other side, move it back. Let's turn it around. Gonna go forward, side, back. Side, forward, stay for a moment. Side, back. One more time. And now we're gonna do it fast. One direction. 2, 3, 4, 5, other direction. 1, 2, really go to this full range like before. And 5. Come up, go a little bit wider with the hips. Let's go side to side with the hips, so we go to the next joints. Feeling if maybe one side feels tighter or if it feels the same. And then let's draw a circle. Like you would draw a circle on the floor, reverse the circle. And now we go into the figure eights. Forward, backwards, forward, backwards, forward, backwards, forward, backwards. One more time, forward, backwards, forward, backwards. Now we go backwards, forward, backwards, forward, backwards, forward, backwards, forward, backwards, forward. One more time, back and forward, and then feel if one side behaves like the other side. Now we're going to speed it up and do both. First 3 times front and then 3 times back. Front, 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 and then we go back. Back, 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 back. Let's go for the shoulders. Moving the shoulders back. Moving them forward. Exhalation, moving them back. Inhalation, moving them forward. One more time. Exhalation, moving it back. Inhalation, moving it forward. We go up and back, up and back, up and back, up and back, 3 times more. And then reverse it. Back and forward, back and forward, back and forward, back and forward, back and forward. Now we go for the neck. Keep your hands behind you so that you keep the chest open. At the same time, tip your right ear to the right shoulder. Come back to center, left ear, left shoulder, right, right, and left, left. There's Susie.
Let me get her in.
And now we just turning, like you do a shoulder look, looking down over the breast, shoulder look to the other side and look straight forward, other side. Look over the second shoulder, go down over your breast to the other shoulder and bring it back forward. Good morning, Susie. Join us with the warm-up and then I will let you know later what we need. And then reach your arms up to the ceiling, press your feet down. Now in this position, already like start with the breathing, right? Pelvic floor, lower abs, upper abs, all engaging on an exhalation. So you're doing a pumping action, pulling in and up, and then bring the arms back and down. Again, press your feet into the floor. See if your feet are parallel. So align them so that you're not turning them out right from the start, but see if you can get them parallel. And then shoulders down. And we're doing on an exhalation, pelvic floor, it's pulling in and up, zip up, pulling in and up, horse that pulls towards each other. And then bring it back and down. And now we go side to side. Inhale, lift up, exhale, go up and over to the side. Inhale, go up, exhale, up and over to the other side. Inhale, go up, exhale, up and over. First side, up, exhale, over. Other side. Bring the arms back, interlace the fingers behind the back. First lift your breastbone, then roll your shoulders back and then pull on the arms. Sometimes it's a little bit tight, so it doesn't go far back. Focus on the shoulder girdle. Don't focus on the arms going back. Focus that the shoulders are opening up. Even if the arms are bent behind the back. Doesn't matter. And then a couple of breaths again. You're pulling the stomach muscles in and up on an exhalation. Inhalation, letting them a little bit loose. One more time. On an exhalation, firming them in. And release. Reach your arms up, hook your thumbs. Inhale on the top. Exhale, tighten the belly and turn to one side. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, turn to the other side. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, turn, first side. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, turn, and bring it back. Bring your arms back and down. Let's take our roller. And we start with the bigger muscles, the thighs. Remember that we're never hanging through when we're lying on the roller. The abs are always engaged, especially on an exhalation, and you roll forward and back and get the big muscles to get a little bit pressure so that the fascia can elongate a little bit after sleeping. I hope you had your glasses of water. 2 glasses is recommended before you do any physical activity. In the morning after sleeping, since like the fascia is really like tight and needs to get hydrated so that we don't pull anything. If you didn't drink enough water, keep it close by that you can always take little sips. And let's go to the side. And the foot position, leg position doesn't really matter. Most important that you go up to the buttocks and then down to a little bit above the side of the knee. And just a couple of times. And let's go to the other side. And find your position. of the legs so that it allows you to go to the side of the buttocks and then down. Side of the buttocks. Down. Right. And let's sit down now on the roller facing the computer so that you can just copy me. Gonna wait until everybody's sitting. Hands behind already, you can lean. Roll a little bit on the sacrum. Let's roll the sacrum out. So above the buttocks, just a couple of times, roll it out. And then stop again towards the buttock. Cross your right leg over. Make sure that you're not sliding, right? So we don't want to go into this position, but keep it open because of the hips. And then you take the opposite hand. Valerie, opposite. Yeah, opposite. Yeah, perfect. And then you pull it up so that we're spreading that side. My ruler is pretty short, so I have to move. You don't have to move. But pull it up and then tip over. Tip over that you can feel like there's an attachment part of the buttocks towards the IT band. And you want to like find that. Find that like a little tight spot. Valerie, watch out that your foot's not sliding over. Otherwise, you will not get the same effect. You have to kind of keep a figure 4 here. And then roll a little bit out. Let's go to the other side. Cross it over. Opposite hand pulls up so that you get it pulled, and then you tip over and look for that little spot or that area where you can feel that there's like something attached, or it feels, usually you feel a little bit sensation. And then release. From here, let's go for our calves. So put the roller under your calves. First one, just like roll it in and out, the legs, in and out, so that that you just prepare. And then find another spot below or above, depends where you started. Do the same thing, roll it in and out. And then the last one is you lifting yourself, or you stay on the floor. You can stay on the floor and just bend and stretch, stretch, or you lift up and you roll. You pick what's good for your shoulders. And then release. All right, let's go to our backs. Put the roller behind you. Gently release yourself so that the roller is below, like in the middle back. And then just bring your hands already behind the head and then lift your hips up and roll it out. I like to open my mouth when I do that so that I can do like this kind of ha sound. So that you kind of release. It's the same like when you go to the chiropractor, they always like usually tell you like when you to release, to just like breathe out. So that's what we want to do. We want to like just keep the mouth a bit open and do like little sound. Then let the roller end up under the shoulder blades. On an exhalation, make really sure, especially you, Megan, that you keep the abs engaged. You release back. It doesn't matter how far. Just release back, that we get a little bit extension. Then you inhale, bring your arms back to the center, and exhale, look down into the belly button, a little flex position to the front. Inhale, on an exhalation again, abs in when we go back, and then hold it for a moment. You can just hold them a little bit tight here. And then on an exhalation, again, back, forward. So we're transitioning on an inhalation in the middle, last one. Exhalation, go back into an extension. And an inhalation, back up. Exhalation, flexion to the front. Now, come to the side. Bring the roller under your waist. And here you also have to, again, like find your own position. The idea is just to be a little bit in the waist here. Roll the waist out, the side where the obliques are. And then go put the roller a little bit higher up. And then go really like even under. And when you have a harder roller, then it's usually hurting a little bit more, but it's softer, it's usually fine. And then we go to the other side. This needs a couple of brushes over. First the waistline. Go on the waist a few times. And then move it higher up. Or move yourself high up and then forward until you like your below your armpit area. And let's go one more time on the back to like even things out. Just lift the hips up right away. And then roll it one more time out, open your mouth. Let's see. Anything wants to adjust this way. Okay, good. Let's put the roller away. Have your pillow close by for your head. Have your magic circle, your bands, and your weights. So Susie, you were not there yet. I told everyone to get some weight. I'm gonna get you a little bit closer to me. Stop. Right. Susie, if you want, you can push the chair a little bit away, and I will be able to see your whole mat. I mean, I don't know if you hear me right now, but if you're around and you can hear me, just push the chair further, so then I will see the whole mat. Everyone else, take your open band already. Yeah, and pull the mat a little bit more, Susie, then I can see the rest of your mat as well. Like towards the chair, or put the chair maybe away if you want. I don't think I hear you, but you guys hear me probably. And then have something for under your head. Come down to lying. And bring your feet into the loop. I'm gonna just bring this down here. I see you better. Let's start with our legs. So bring the feet inside. Remember, we want to keep the sacrum heavy, so there should be not anything rocking this way. It's like the footwork on the reformer. The shoulders again, roll them back. And then inhale, stretch your legs out. Exhale, tighten them back in. Valerie, the band is inside the legs. Inhale, stretch out. Exhale, bend it back and in. And then just feel, where do we have to grab? Each of us has a different strength of strap. So if it's very easy, grab closer to the feet. If it's rather like tight, go further away. Make sure that you have a good posture, which means the outer corners of the shoulders are around rolled back. You go for 5 more. Inhale, stretch out. Exhale, tighten it in. And with tightening in, I mean pelvic floor, lower abs, upper abs. So not going through that engagement, you know, like how to do that. If not, let me know, then I can always show it at the next class or this class. Exhale, firming in, pelvic floor, lower abs. Really play with every class, play around with that concept of closing those 3 areas. And if something, last one, something is unclear, just let me know. For the next time, I'm going to show it. Left leg down, right leg up. Look at your own alignment of the leg. So mine is like here. And then just point and flex. Point and flex. Point and flex. Feel your abs as well. Just point and flex. Point and flex. Let's switch. Other leg. Stretch it down again. Point and flex. We did already in the beginning a little bit of Achilles, but here we're adding the hamstrings already, like the back of the leg as well. 2 more. Point and flex. Point and flex. Let's bring both feet in it and then open the feet a little bit. So you're kind of pushing the band apart like that, right? So now the band is on the outside of our legs. We're pressing the band apart, keeping the elbows down, and then we go parallel. Inhale, stretch out, pressing the legs out. There should be at least like an apple width space between the feet. Exhale, bend it in. Inhale, again. It's like if you see my body, it's not rocking around with the movement, right? I'm keeping it stable. And we go for 4 and 5, exhale when you're bending in. 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, and 10, and release. Take the band away to the side for a moment, and then bring your hands behind your neck, and let's go for the upper abdominal muscles. Push the head back, like into your hands really heavily. On an exhalation, firm the pelvic floor, lower abs, upper abs, and when the upper abs are closing, you curl up. And then you curl up as high as you can, and then drop the head into your hands, but keep the lift in the abdominals. Hold it, hold it, hold it. And then on an inhalation, we're releasing back down. Again, on an exhalation, before you lift up, pelvic floor, lower abs, and then with the upper abs, you're curling up, and then let the head drop into your hands and hold it here. Holding means also not taking an inhalation. You're holding the muscles tight after the exhalation. And then you inhale and release it, go. We're going to do it one more time. So stay with the breathing pattern. Inhale on an exhalation, pelvic floor, lower abs, upper abs bringing you up, and then keep the head dropping down and see if you can engage the abs and hold them tight. Hold those 3 areas tight. Hold it, hold it, hold it. And then release and bring it back and down. Taking now the magic circle, bring it in between your inner thighs. Let's go for the inner thighs here. A little break for the legs and the arms, but the inner thighs have to work. Now, have your hands, please, on the outside of the glutes here. So feel the flesh here. You can have your elbows bent. On an exhalation, pelvic floor. So you should feel right now something happening under your hands here. Firm it. Lower abs are pulling in. Then the rib cage area tightens in. And then you slowly, from where the hands are, squeeze a little bit more and firm into the circle. And then just hold that firmness. Hold it. Hold it. So we're not inhaling. And then on an inhalation, let it loose. But keep like maybe 10%, 15% still like on. So not completely like loose, like that you don't hold anything. Keep a little bit firmness. Again, on an exhalation, pelvic floor, lower abs, rib cage, and then add a little bit here in the glutes to squeeze into the circle. Hold it, hold it. So it's not for dear life, right, that we're squeezing the inner thighs together. We want to get that from that abdominal engagement so that you learn from where to squeeze the circle. Inhale, release. Otherwise, it's just like not fun to work with the circle if we're just clenching it. Again, on an exhalation, stomach towards the spine. Yeah, keep the pelvic floor engaging. Squeeze a little bit the glutes and then hold the circle for 5. We're not breathing in. We're holding the exhalation here and then inhale, release. Last one. On an exhalation, pelvic floor, lower abs, upper abs, add a little bit glutes more, and hold the engagement. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, and hold it. Inhale and release. Let's take the circle out. Let's go back to the arms. So now we'll be needing our weights. Have your weights right in front of you. Let the weight of the weight root your shoulders down, because when you look now at my shoulders, like you can lift it up, right? You can lift it up from the floor. So plug them in and let the weight help you to keep it plugged in. Now, before we start with the weights, it's a very like simple position with lying because you can't really do anything wrong and it's very like safe for the shoulders as well. Get your abdominal engagement, pelvic floor, lower abs, upper abs. Hold it for a moment and then inhale, release it. Just do it without movement of the arms. On an exhalation, pelvic floor, lower abs, upper abs. Hold it. Inhale, release it. Now we're going to do the exhalation with the bend of the arms. The elbows are going to go very close to the rib cage like that. Inhale, stretch it up. Exhale, pelvic floor, lower abs, upper abs. Pull it in. Inhale, release 90% of the engagement. Exhalation, firm it in. And you do it in your own rhythm, but stay with the engagement on the bending of the arms. Inhale, stretch it up.
exhale, firm it back and in. We go for 5 more. Inhale, stretch it up. If you have very light weights, you're imagining that you have 100-pound weights, so really like heavy, like you're pulling something heavy. And exhale, last 2. Inhale, release the muscles a little bit. Exhale, firm them back in. Inhale, release them a little bit. Exhale, firm it in. We go for a new position. You stretch the arms up. You turn the palms towards the knees. And we go sideways like this, right? So that the chest is like opening. On an exhalation again, you're bending, pulling everything in. Inhalation, stretch it up. Exhalation, pull it back to the side. Inhalation, stretch it up. Exhalation, pull. Inhalation, stretch it up. Exhalation, pull. Inhalation, stretch it up. 5 more. Exhale, pull. And feel really like, can you feel your shoulder blades? If you can't, like, can you get them involved a little bit into that bending and spreading? The other thing, what has to happen is the chest has to like kind of spread and lift. If it's not happening, help it. Like help, lift the chest, move the shoulder blades. Last one. And bring it back and up. Bring the arms down. If you have 5 pounds, keep the elbows down. If you have lower than 5 pounds, lift the elbows a little bit up from the floor. And then we go extend halfway, exhale, pull it back in. And when I say exhale, then you know pelvic floor, lower and upper abs. Inhale, extend, exhale. Keep the chest open, don't round your shoulders. Get that really nice and open. Find your scapula. Exhale. 5 to go. 4. 3, exhale. Get the pelvic floor going before we go into the 100, that it's already like warmed up. Last one. And release. Put the weights to the side for a moment. Bend the right knee in, pull it in, stretch your left leg out. And let that stretch really get into that joint. If you feel kind of restricted, see if it helps you if you bend the left leg. Just play a little bit around it and see that you get the best stretch out of here. Because before we start with legs lifting in the air, it's sometimes good to just open it up. And then switch, other side. Stretch it out or bend it. Depends what feels good to you this morning. In. And bring it back and in. Take your weights back. Bring them up. Like this again. And then on an exhalation, so with the engagement of the abs, you pick up your legs and put them into tabletop. Very small range. So like when you look at my legs for a second, we're going to move barely like this, just like that. And with the arms also barely, just like that. But we do opposite arm and leg. So it's inhale and then exhale. Inhale, switch, exhale. Inhale, switch, exhale. You can do it obviously faster, but then you have to breathe faster. So maybe start slow, but make sure that your engagement is happening when you're extending. And go. And then speed it a little bit up, but keep on the exhalation, the tightening, pelvic floor, lower abs, upper abs. And we go 10, 10, small range, 9, 9, 8, 8. Continue, last 4, 4, 3, long limbs, no bending, Valerie, no bending, no doing here like this, just from the shoulder, good, like small. And bend it back and in. Let's put the weights away. The band comes back for our 100. Bend both knees in. Take the heels together. Take the band below the knees. Find your pumping range, right? So my band is pretty tight. So for me, this is not good. So I go lower down. Open your knees and keep the heels together. Now play with that exhalation that you press down and curl up at the same time. Inhale here. Exhale, press and curl. We did that curl already with the head on our hands. Now here, pump. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. X 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, let loose. 90%. Exhale, pelvic floor, lower abs, upper abs. Inhale, let loose. 90%. Exhale, pump. See if you feel your shoulder girdle or if you're pulling from the hands. Let the hand be loose and get the scapula engaged in the back. Last 5. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Curl up higher when your head gets tight. Place it down. Don't push yourself with the neck. It's not worth it. Last one. Press it down. Bring the head down. Keep pulling the stomach muscles in on an exhalation, but keep the legs. Hold the engagement on an exhalation. Hold it for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. And then release the band. Bend both knees in into your chest. Let's put the band away. Hands on the outside. Stomach deepens. Curl yourself up. Take your magic circle. Put the magic circle in between your calves, like this. It's not touching the floor. It's a little bit elevated, tip forward, and walk your feet a little bit forward, like that. Now I show it first from the side, and then I'm going to turn around. Hands behind, walk your feet in, and then find your pelvic floor. And from the pelvic floor, you're squeezing a little bit gently into the circle. It doesn't have to be much. Inhale, lift. On an exhalation, stomach deepens and roll back. Roll back. If the circle touches the floor, it's okay. Depends on the leg. Don't go so far down, Megan, that you're rolling back. And then bring it back and up. Inhale. And exhalation, stomach pulls in, and the more the stomach pulls in, the gently like you squeezing the circle a little bit. And then exhale and bring it back and up. Is it tight in your hip flexors, Megan?
Yeah, it's making them cramp. So I'm just gonna skip the magic circle.
Yeah, skip the magic circle. Inhale, exhale, stomach deepens, round back. And then stomach deepens and bring it back and up. Now take the magic circle higher up again in between your inner thighs. Try it here, Megan, if that works for you. Yeah, sometimes when the hip flexors are super tight, the magic circle is just a drag because it needs that needs to loosen up and until you can actually get the benefits with the magic circle inside. So if it doesn't work, say it again.
Do they have smaller ones, like that are not so wide?
Yeah, they have. Just recently they came out. I think, yes. Yeah. You can get them. I have to look on Amazon as well myself because I'm actually not really aware of where they sell them, but they just recently started doing them smaller. Inhale, on an exhalation, stomach deepens, and then you squeeze. If you feel it too much in the hip flexors, leave the magic circle out. Everything is possible without the magic circle. Inhale, lift up tall. Exhale, it's like your stomach pulls, and that's why you gently squeezing. You're not squeezing for dear life, just gentle. And then bring it back up. We kind of helping the inner thighs to work because they're connected with our pelvic floor and they're connected to our back health. And then stomach deepens and bring it back up. Let's take the magic circle away and let's do it without the magic circle, like Megan was doing. Squeeze them together, but have the same sensation that you're kind of firming something inwards and upwards in order to go halfway. And then pulling the stomach in. This time we're extending the legs. You reach the arms forward and you're lifting up and over your legs. And again, bending the legs. Exhale, halfway. And stomach deepens in and up. Stretch your legs and exhale, stretch forward. Valerie, watch out for that when you go back. Look at my back, that you're not just going from the back like this, right? That you really try from the bottom. So from here, you're pulling away as much as possible. So the top part is actually a little bit, you try to pull it forward. I know it's that's better. And then on an exhalation, come back up and stretch forward. Good, full range, bending the knees a little bit, stomach deepens, rolling down. This time we go to the floor, hold on in the keys. Better, and then stretch your arms up and back on an exhalation. Bring the arms back forward. Lift the head up. Inhale on an exhalation. Round up and go forward. Forward, forward. Press your thighs down. Drop the chin down. Let the head go. Soften the knees. Inhale. On an exhalation. Round back. Inhale. Reach the arms up to the ceiling. Exhale. Stretch the arms back. Arms up. Inhale. Head up. Exhale. Soft knees. Stretch up and forward. Find your exhalation on the going forward. Drop the head down, drop the chin down, let the neck release. Stomach deepens. And then exhale. Last one going down. Reach the arms back. Exhale. Arms up, head up. Inhale. Exhale. Stretch forward. Drop the chin down. Yep, drop it down. Stomach puts in. Breathe. Take a breath in here. In and out. And release. All right. Elevate yourself if you need to. We're gonna go for the rowings. You have the band on top. At any time, if you feel that the band is too strong, that it's rather shortens you, you take the band away and imagine a band. I'm much more interested that you find that lift in the spine. Yeah, so when you see me right now here, you want to find your own lifting up. So at any time when you're reaching the arms up, we don't want to collapse. Have the top. You're welcome also to soften the knees, whatever works for you, that you're not like hanging back. Or elevate yourself, like put enough pillows under your buttocks. So Valerie, I would say you need a little bit more lift. Do you have something else you can sit on?
Is it more than just a wedge?
Yeah, okay, fine. That's fine. But then just like pull the sit bones back a little bit. All right, let's begin. Find your lift in the spine. On an inhalation, you stretch the arms out. They don't have to go high. Yeah, it depends on your bend. You don't have to go, when your bend is loose, you can go up. Otherwise, go just here. Now, exhale, tighten from the pelvic floor upwards. When you lower the arms down, you're going to lose the tension on the strap. Inhale, reach it up, 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 up. Find your scapula. On an exhalation, tighten the belly and draw a circle. Bring it forward and then bend the elbows in. I'm doing it slow the first 2 times, and then we go a little bit faster. Inhale, stretch it up. Exhale, tighten from the bottom, up. Inhale, reach it up, 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 up. On an exhalation, circle, 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 bend it in. Watch out for that you don't get tight here. If you get tight, if you feel like tightness here, don't go so high up with the bend. All right, I'm going to turn to you, and we go double time. Find your engagement, scapular engagement, and we go. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, circle, 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 and bend it back in. And again. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, circle, 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 bend it back and in. 2 more like that. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, tighten the belly muscle, circle, 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 bend it in. 1 more time. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, circle, 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 and bend it back and in. Next one, it's a spine stretch forward, just with straight legs. You open your feet a little bit. With the weights, also the same thing. You kind of brush the floor with the weights. Yeah, like that, like that. Inhale, lift up tall. On an exhalation, bow forward and then brush. Reach the band or the weights forward, pulling the stomach muscles in, and then pull the band up. Make sure that you're not leaning back, Meghan. Lean forward, Meghan. Lean forward. Yes, or bend the legs a little bit like that so you can lean more forward. And then circle the arms around. Bring it in. Check in that you don't feel so much tightness here. Rather, take no weights or no bend. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, brush. Pulling the stomach in, build up the spine to a straight position. Valerie, lean forward. You're leaning back behind you right now. And then circle around.
and bring it in. Susie, watch out for your neck when your arms are up, that your head doesn't look down. So see that you literally from the bottom up, you're building up the spine. So the head has to end up like looking straight forward. And again, lift up tall, exhale, bow forward. Chin down, chin down, chin down. We're building up. But when we're at our highest point, the head is straight looking forward, shoulders down. Exhale, circle, circle, circle. Bend it in. Last one. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bow and stretch. Pulling the stomach in, build up the spine. Build. And then circle and bring it back in. Soles of the feet together. If you had the band, take the weights. So Susie, you just keep them. Valerie, take one because you have 5 pounds. So take it like this. When you have one weight, you're gonna do it like this. Right behind, holding it, and 2 weights, just like one side is holding, touching. And so from the front, it looks like that. On an exhalation, pull it up. On an inhalation, draw it down. On an exhalation, pull it up. And bring it down. Valerie, bring your feet more forward and lean more forward into the position. Yeah, feet more. Yeah, that's it. So that you don't lean back. Exhale, pull it up. Watch your shoulders. 2 more. Exhale, pull it up. Inhale down. Exhale, pull it up. And bring it down. And bring your arms down. Without the weights, we're going to do the hugging. So hug yourself first. Have your hands here. Now, keep the elbows lifted. And then from here, you just open up. On an exhalation, pelvic floor, lower abs, upper abs. And from the top, it looks like that. It's a round position, right? Inhale, open up. Exhale, hug it in, like literally hug everything in. Shoulders down. Inhale, loosen it up. Exhale, firm. Inhale, open it up. Last one. Exhale, hug it in. Inhale, open it up. Now reach your arms up, stretch them up, 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 up. Exhale, circle it down. A few times, just loosening up. Up, lift the spine up. Exhale, bring it back down. One more time. Inhale, reach it up. And exhale, bring it back and down. Let's put the weights to the sides. It's the band. Keep the band. We're going to need it for the next one. We're going to do the single leg circles with the band first to get an extra stretch. And then without the band to work more on the abdominal walls. So, first thing, bent leg. Other leg in the band. Elbows down. And we're going to go first for stretch. So stretch your left leg out. Hold the strap in one hand to cross over. So you have the left hand holding both straps and we're going to the left side with the leg. Then we go over to the right hand and then opening up. The hand is on the side like a T and we open up. Make sure that you don't open so far that everything comes with you. So just keep it. And then also, Valerie, like you see, like look at my leg and your leg was somewhere like down towards the floor. So hold it as high as you can and keep the leg at least like the height of the hip. Don't go below so much. Rather don't open it so much. And then bring it back to center. And let's bend the leg again, the other one. And let's go for the circles. On an exhalation, circle. 1. And here we can nicely reach into the strap because in a moment, we're going to do that same exercise without the strap. So here we're using the strap to keep the length of the leg. Reverse it. On an exhalation, circle. Keep it as stable as possible. We have the band to help us to extend the leg. 2 more. 1 more time. And let's switch the leg. Stretch your right leg out. Take the right hand, holds the both band, and then cross it over. And then bring it back to center. Hand comes to the side like a T. Keep the leg hip height, not below. Yeah, so keep it hip height or higher.
And then bring it back to center. Bend the right leg back in, elbows down, stomach defense, and we go. Exhale, crossover, inhale up. Exhale, crossover, inhale up. Exhale. Susie, keep your head down. Don't let it chin down a little bit. 2 more. 1 more time. Reverse it. Exhale, 1. Exhale, 2. Exhale, 3. Stomach in, 4. And 5. Band change. Yeah, we're done with the band. So maybe if you want, Valerie, you can quickly do like 5 at least that you finish the series. Everybody else, put the band away. Have your hands on the side. On an exhalation, tighten the belly muscles, pelvic floor, bend the right leg in, stretch it up. Now inhale, and we do smaller range with the engagement strongly. Exhale. And exhale on the circle. Exhale, inhale up. Exhale, inhale up. 2 more. 1 more. Reverse it. Inhale, exhale, open. Inhale, exhale, open. And go. 3. 4. Last one. 5. Bend it in. Give yourself a quick stretch here. And then switch the leg down. Again, arms on the side. On an exhalation, tighten. Pick up the leg. Inhale, bring it up and go. Exhale, circle. Crossing over first. Exhale, circle. Exhale, circle. And 4. And 5. Reverse. Open. 1. Exhale, 2. Exhale, 3. You can always soften the knee a little bit, Megan. 4. Last one. 5. And bend the leg a little bit in. Let's bend both legs in because we're going to go to rolling like a ball. So let's keep the sacrum down, bend both legs in, and let the hip flexors soften here in this position a little moment. And then gently bring your legs down, pull your stomach in, round yourself up. I will not do the rolling because it's too hard of a surface for me, but you guys just bend the legs. Exhalation, pick up your legs. And I want you that you do the whole rolling on an exhalation. So down and up on an exhalation. Inhale here, exhale, roll, roll. Inhale here, exhale, roll, roll. Inhale here, exhale, roll, roll. Susie, try to keep the heels together. Exhale, roll, roll. 2 more. 1 more time. Good. And then bring it back and down. All right. We're going to add a little bit of stretch for the groins. It's always a good idea. But especially for this group, this is a good idea. So I want you, if you were sitting before on something elevated, have that elevation. You can face me, so we can do it together. Stretch both legs open, like in the spine, stretch forward a little bit. Then bend the right leg. Take your hands, walk in where your knee is bent, and then stretch forward. Keep the opposite leg down. Look down on the bent knee and breathe. And focus on your opposite hip, so the left sit bone. Draw it down towards the floor. Push through that left heel. And then come back up. Bring yourself back to center. Stretch your leg out. Bend the left leg. Walk that you can frame it. And then walk forward. Keep the opposite hip down. Drop the head down. Look towards your knee. Inhale, exhale, keeping the right sit bone as much as possible down. And then inhale and bring it back and up. Open. Bring your hands in front.
Push through the heels, lift your spine up as much as you can, and then walk forward, walk forward, walk forward. Megan, open your feet wider. Yeah, as wide as you can. That's it. And don't allow your feet like to roll open, like keep them as parallel as you can. Inhale, lift, and even if you can only go a little bit, but keep that lift in the spine. We're not bending down. Take a breath or two here. Inhale, lift, press your thighs down. Imagine that there's like weights on your thighs and they're pressing you down. But the fingertips are on the floor and you kind of look at my breastbone. You want to like push them down and lift the breastbone up. So we get that groins to open up here. Push through the heels. And then walk yourself back. Bring your legs back in the center. Keep them a little bit open. Bend the right knee in. And pull on the leg. Lift yourself up. And then bring it back down. Left leg in. And then really pull on that leg. Lift yourself up. And bring it back down. Right leg in. Bring it in. First leg in. Bring it in. Then you open it up. Then you bring your hands to frame the long leg, lift your spine, and then lengthen forward. Same thing, we want to get the lift in the breastbone. Don't drop down everything. Lift the breastbone, open that knee, take a few breaths here, press the thigh muscle down. And then walk back up, bring the leg back in, pull on it, lift yourself up, and then release. Other side, bend. Pull it in. Open it up. Frame the long leg. Inhale, lift up tall. Exhalation. Draw forward, push through the heel. Go forward, lift your chest up. Keep pressing the thigh muscle down. And then bring it back up. Bring it back in, pull it in. And stretch it out. Hands on the side, open the legs as wide as you can. Reach your arms up. Press your thighs down. Flex the heels, all of you. Flex the heels, toes straight up. Flex them, yes. Reach the arms. Megan, open the arms wider. Yes, and stretch the arms. Susie, lift your chin up a little bit. Don't look down. Yes. And then just gently breathe in and out. Get the shoulders to move down, away from the ears. Press through the heels. Stretch up. Lift up. And then bring your arms down and release. All right. We're going to go for the stomach series, so you're going to need your loop band. All right. Now, remember, the bending of the leg is always on an exhalation. So align your breath with it. I'm not going to do like, you don't have to follow my rhythm, but always when the leg bends in, it's like even both legs, it's always on an exhalation. So same breathing pattern like from the beginning of class. So we're going right ankle, right hand on the right ankle, left hand on the right knee, stretch your left leg out. So we start, exhale, inhale, switch, exhale. The head can be down or it's lifted and looking into your belly button. And do it in your own rhythm. Exhale, exhale. Stomach deepens on an exhalation, right? Pelvic floor, lower abs, upper abs. And we go for 5, 5, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, and 1. Bend both knees in, head down. Spread the knees already. Go wide with the knees, heels together. On the next exhalation, curl yourself up. Make yourself like tiny, like a little ball. Look into your belly button. From here we start. Inhale, stretch the arms and legs away. Exhale, circle the arms. Stomach deepens, bend it in. Make yourself a small ball. Inhale, stretch everything out. Exhale, circle, circle, circle. Head in, looks forward. Inhale, stretch it out. Exhale, circle, circle, circle. Inhale, stretch it out. Exhale, circle, circle, circle. 2 more. Inhale, stretch it out. Exhale, circle, circle, circle. 1 more time. Inhale, stretch it out. Exhale, circle, circle, circle. Head down. Keep the head down.
hold the sides of the mat, pull the mat down, pull your stomach muscles in, and then do a bicycle. Exhale each time when the leg goes in. Exhale. Yeah, circling. Stretch your legs out, Valerie. I don't see like your legs. I should have told you to pull the camera a little bit up, but really stretch legs. So don't make legs small like this here. Like really reach, reach, reach. Reverse it. We bend in and lifting up, scooping from bottom up the leg. Susie, pull the knees more in towards your chest. Yeah, so not here, but like bring it in, bring it in. Last 2 and 1. Bend both knees in, give yourself a stretch. Both legs come up, grab behind your right leg. On an exhalation, pull, pull, inhale, switch. Exhale, pull, pull, inhale, switch. Look into your belly button or keep the head down on the pillow. Exhale. Shoulders down, away from the ears. Don't pull like to get the shoulders up. Keep the shoulders away from the ears. Exhale. Exhale. Last 3. Stomach in 2 and 1. And release. Hold the sides of the mat. We're going tipping down. Meghan, if you feel your back, go only halfway down. On an exhalation, tip down and bring it up. On an exhalation, tip down and bring it up. You can challenge yourself by stretching the leg further away and bringing the other leg further into your chest. So make that, so Valerie, instead of doing like this, right, like short, see if you can move one knee in and stretch it away. Exhale, 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 and switch, and switch. You go for 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, and 1. Bring your legs down. Keep the feet open, keep the knees open, bring your arms like a T. Gently on an exhalation, move the legs to one side. They are not going to the floor, just halfway, and turn the head to the other side. Inhale, come back to center, other side. Exhale. Little rotation before the crisscross. Inhale, center. Exhale. Turn the head opposite to the legs. Inhale, center. Exhale. Inhale, center. And exhale. And come back to center after you finished both sides. From here, we go one-sided first. So hands behind the neck. You pick up your right leg. Good. And I will just do my other leg. And then we go towards the leg on an exhalation. Inhale, center. Exhale, towards the leg. One leg. We're not switching. Just one leg. Exhale. Exhale. Same legs, same side of the oblique. Exhale. Towards each other. Exhale. Away from each other. Inhale. Exhale. Last 4. And 3. And 2. Last 1. Other side. Inhale. Exhale. 1. Exhale 2. Exhale 3. Stomach in 4. 5. 6. Exhale 7. 8. 9. And 10. Now double regular crisscross on an exhalation. Pick up both legs and we go for 6. Let's do 6 so that we can do something else towards the end. Inhale, lift up tall, and we go. Exhale, switch. Inhale, center. Exhale, switch. Inhale, center. And smooth it out. Shh. And shh. And 6. And 5. And 4. Stomach deepens and twist. 3, 2, and 1. And bend both knees in. Rock yourself a little bit from side to side. And take the band off. We're going to do first an open leg rocker a couple of times, and then we're going to combine the rolling like a ball, which we did, with the open leg rocker and the spine stretch forward, which we already did the preparation today with some different stretches. So let's start the open leg rocker. So come up to sitting. I'm not going to rock because of the hardness of the floor, but you're going to just basically, like in rolling like a ball, bring your legs up, stretch your legs out.
You can bend them, but try to stretch them as much as possible. On an exhalation, rock back and come up. If it was easy, challenge yourself, bring the hands higher towards we're working towards going to towards the ankles, right? So try the calves, challenge yourself. Exhale, roll back and come up. Last one. Yeah, Megan, if it's like, just keep it behind the knees. So little tip here, because we're going to need it. If you're here because of some certain tightness, at least what you do, it's like when I told you, like, press the thigh bones down, right? When we were like doing this kind of stretch, I said, like, press this down. You do the same in the open leg rocker, so that we kind of like look at my legs, we pushing the legs in our hands. No matter if our hands are here or here, we still have to like charge, like a bow and arrow, right? So try that. So now we're going to combine it. You're going to do rolling like a ball, on an exhalation. You come up, you switch the hand position either to here or to here, wherever you are. You just tried it out, you find your position. Then you do open leg rocker, exhale, exhale. When you come up, you bend the legs, and then we going forward. Yeah, and then you come back up, you bend, and we start again with rolling like a ball. So it's rolling like a ball, open leg rocker, spine stretch forward. All right, pick up your legs for rolling like a ball. And we go on an exhalation, roll back, rolling like a ball. Come up, find your position, open leg rocker, exhale, roll back. Slide forward, spine stretch forward. Use that momentum when you're coming up to get more into the stretch. Slide yourself back, bend the legs, go into rolling like a ball. Play with it on an exhalation. Open leg rocker, on an exhalation. Chin down, Susie, when you're rolling. Don't push with the head back when you're rolling back. And again, 2 times more on your own time. Play around with it. Chin down when you're rolling. No pushing with the head back. Good, better, Susie. Good, and slide forward, Megan. Go, stretch it out. Good, each time when we go forward and stretching, let the chin drop. Let the neck release. Last one. Good. On the last one, stay in the spine stretch forward. Keep dropping the head down. Push the thighs down. Push to the heels. And then pulling the stomach muscles in. Walk yourself back up. Bring the soles of the feet together. Hold on the shin bones or on the ankles and lift your spine up. Let the elbows like help you. You can even slide down. Let the elbows help you, like push down and lift your breastbone up. One more breath. Inhale through the nose. And exhale through the nose. And then release. Come up to standing. Reach your arms up. Press your feet together, inner thighs together. Inhale. And with an exhalation, spread the arms to a T. Lift your spine up. And on the next exhalation, pull the stomach in and bring the arms down. And you're done for this morning.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That last bit made me sweat.
Okay, so just a reminder, I will not see you for the next